Earlier, I spoke to Bill Emmett, who is the former editor of The Economist magazine and co-writer of the documentary called Girlfriend in a Coma about Italy's economic decline. I asked him how significant this day is for Silvio Berlusconi. This is what he told me.
For Berlusconi himself, this is a new beginning of a new phase in his political career. And he likes new beginnings. He is now clearly in opposition. He clearly can present himself as a victim. He will now, I think, clearly go Eurosceptic. So for the European elections next year, for the general election, whenever that takes place, there's now going to be a clear line-up between the opposition, Berlusconi, the comedian Beppe Grillo, the Northern League, separatist anti-immigrant group there, all Eurosceptic against the government and the left-wing party which are pro-Europe.
Bill, how significant a role will he play in his Forza Italia party going forward?
I think Silvio Berlusconi is bound to be still the focus of Forza Italia, his party. He's the financier, he's the organizer, he's the front man in every TV show, in every communication opportunity. So I think as long as the law allows him to do that, and there's an important question about that, then he will be the main man. The important question is that he now has to choose between house arrest for 9 months or community service for his criminal conviction for tax fraud. If he chooses house arrest, actually that's more comfortable, but it does restrict what he's allowed to do, such as not appear on TV talk shows, not make platform speeches in piazzas. If he does community service, he might end up cleaning the toilets, but he will make it into a kind of campaign platform. So that choice is going to be crucial.
He still has a significant amount of support. There are those today calling this a coup. He himself has told his supporters that, and I quote, "No political leader has suffered a persecution such as I have lived through." Going forward, does what's happened today do him more or less good with his supporters, do you think?
I think with his base, with his core supporters, which is probably about 15 to 20%, probably 15% of the vote. With them, it does him good. They think of him as one of them. They feel victimized by the tax system. They feel victimized by the judges. They feel he's on their side. With them, he now clearly is on their side because he's in the same situation as they are. With the extra 10 to 20% that he needs to really be politically powerful, it's probably bad for him, because they want Italy to reform, they want Italy to make progress, and he's not going to be able to be part of that, at least in the near future.
Bill, you and I spoke before the Italian elections earlier this year about the documentary that you had made, Girlfriend in a Coma, alluding to Italy being in a coma. Is it still that bad? I
think that Italy's economic situation is still that bad, but the coma is breaking. In other words, there's an awakening of public opinion, an awakening of the media, an awakening of quite a lot of the political establishment to the fact that something needs to be done, that really things have to change. Until today, they were blocked by the whole saga of Silvio Berlusconi. Now, from today, they are liberated to show that actually they are going to try to treat the coma and actually bring my girlfriend out of the hospital's intensive care ward. This is now the test. Can they do that? I believe that they want to do it.
When she gets out of that coma, though, you are pretty confident tonight that Mr. Silvio Berlusconi will be around in some form or guise.
Definitely Silvio Berlusconi is not going to go away.